Hi everyone, it's that time of year again. Those beautiful yellow weeds called dandelions are gracing us with their presence in our yard. And as you know, every year I have been doing dandelion recipes, usually savory dishes or desserts. This year I'm going to be doing something a little bit different. I'll be making dandelion infused vinegar. What all do you need for the dandelion infused vinegar? 2 cups of vinegar and 1 cup of fresh dandelions or 2 tablespoons dried dandelion flowers. What do we use dandelion infused vinegar on? Anywhere that you have a recipe that calls for vinegar, you can use this dandelion infused vinegar. You can use it on your salads as well. So let's begin. Take a colander, dump your dandelions in. You want just the flowers and not the stems because the stems will make the vinegar bitter. Dump your dandelions in the colander and rinse that with cold water. And this will help it to get all of the bugs off of it, to get all of the dirt and germs off of it. Make sure that you are using dandelions that you know are free from pesticides and dog pee. I have several layers of absorbent paper towels. Lay out your dandelions. You want to let them dry completely. I'm going to actually let them dry overnight. And this actually is going to take, to be totally infused and get the flavor that you want, 2 to 4 weeks. All right, so it is day 2. These have dried out, but they're not like dehydrated, so they will still have flavor to them. Then take a 16-ounce mason jar and put in your dandelions. Take your 2 cups of whatever vinegar you're using and pour it on top of the dandelions to the fill line. Not quite full. This is supposed to make 2 cups. You'd like to put your 2 cups of vinegar in there, but I don't think I dare get any more in there than that. Then it calls for plastic lids for mason jars. Then put your lid on. So now we wait. Every few days we will go in and shake this up so it can get fully infused. We'll put this in a cool, dark spot for 2 to 4 weeks. When the vinegar turns yellow, then you know that it is done. The longer you leave it, the stronger the flavor will be. So my dandelion vinegar has been sitting for 3 weeks. They say it's done if the vinegar turns yellow, which it has. It could probably stand to go for another week. It says 2 to 4 weeks, but it is yellow. This is why I wanted to do the distilled vinegar instead of the apple cider. I think the apple cider would have a better flavor, but I wanted to be able to tell when it was done. So take your dandelion vinegar, take a fine mesh strainer. This is just a little bit bigger than my measuring cup, so I'm going to just hold it down so it don't make a mess. And then pour that into the strainer. Of course, you want to save the vinegar because that's what we're making is dandelion vinegar. It almost made 1.5 cups of vinegar. I'm going to kind of squish it down, see if I can't get a little bit more liquid out of there. It does smell really good. I mean, you can smell the vinegar, but it has a different scent to it, which would be, of course, the dandelions. I'm going to rinse the jar out. If you have any little bits in it, you can strain it through a cheesecloth. Mine looks okay. Then just pour your dandelion vinegar back into the jar that you did it. And see the nice light yellow that we have? You know what color vinegar is. So there's the difference right there between the dandelion vinegar and the white distilled vinegar. And that's all there is to it. Put your lid back on. And I'm going to store it back in a nice, cool, dark place until I'm ready to use it. Now, I plan on using this for my next video. So then you can actually see whether the flavor is good or not. I'm not going to taste it now because, you know, it's vinegar. But I am going to have a recipe that uses vinegar in there, and I'm going to use the dandelion vinegar. See you in the next video. Recipe deals for easy meals. Please like, subscribe, and share. This is Cooking with Sherry. Until we meet again.